2023 is considered one of the best gaming years of all time since 2017, which delivered us The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Destiny 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Cuphead, and Resident Evil 7. And 2023 gave us Street Fighter 6, Remnant 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake, with Baldur's Gate 3 cleaning house at the Game Awards, winning the Game of the Year.
And the Game of the Year is Baldur's Gate 3.
And it still wasn't the most played game of the year. 60% of playtime was spent playing games that were released at least 6 years ago. Fortnite and GTA 5 being the top two, but of course Fortnite is being the most dominant one through all platforms. While games like GTA 5, Counter-Strike 2, Roblox, Minecraft, Rocket League, Apex, and Fall Guys, Valorant and Call of Duty to follow. On Xbox and PlayStation consoles, Starfield was the only single-player game that was in the top 10. 66 video games accounted for 80% of playtime in 2023, with 60% of playtime dedicated to playing titles that were released at least 6 years ago, and 23% of playtime was spent on new games, and more than half of a percentage were for annual series like Madden, NBA 2K, Call of Duty, FC, you know the usuals. Only 8% of playtime was spent on like Diablo 4 or Baldur's Gate 3. According to a survey, only about 36% of people will buy newer games. So the reason for older games to be more played throughout the years is because that we don't play or buy new games at all. That is a small amount of people that will actually sit there and buy new games. And what makes it really dry is that the annual release games will constantly come out and you guys constantly will buy them. The easiest way to make money is to continue dropping the annual games. It's not hard for the gaming industry to print money. Giving us a new game and putting a $70 price tag on it and saying that it's new and it's really old, it is easy for these guys to constantly milk in our pockets. If you have something annual, your brain automatically say, oh, you know I'm gonna get that no matter if it any different than the last one, especially sport. The only thing with sports games is that it's just an update from the last year. They try and do new mechanics or whatever, but it really don't be nothing new. It's just something that they took away from the other years and just brought it back and say, hey, this is brand new. This is new tech. This is new this and new that. No, it's not, bro. Y'all are selling us betas, demos, DLCs. They don't have to be so creative to give us a new IP because y'all guys constantly buying the annual games and thinking that it's a new game when really it's not. The big issue that we tend to have is the live service game flop. With these games that coming out and can't last as long as Fortnite, with the negative feedback to Rocksteady's Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and Blizzard's decision to charge $15 for the Overwatch 2 narrative content, and we didn't get it, and then go back and give us all the characters for free for season 10. No wonder we having a bad state of these live service games not really having a long lifespan. Games such as Lawbreakers being one of my favorite games that I played. That only lasts August the 8th, 2017 through September 14th, 2018. Crossfire X had dropped February 10th, 2022 to May 18th, 2023. Game like Paragon had released March 18th, 2016 through March 19th, 2018. And the huge one on the list is Marvel's Avengers that were released September 4th, 2020 and lasted March 31st, 2023. Another game, Evolve, was released February 10th, 2015 and only lasted September 3rd, 2018. Yeah, Raccoon Heights had lasted April the 10th, 2018 through May the 14th, 2018, and that was supposed to be like PUBG and Fortnite. And last but not least, Anthem. Anthem was released February 22nd, 2019 and only lasted February 24th, 2021. These live service games were supposed to last way longer than expected. Live service games flopping, annual games not. So with the live service games that shut down quickly, it really don't give us any room for improvement. These games can't last as long as Fortnite, GTA, Call of Duty, 2K, the annual release games. And it's just very frustrating because when will we ever get a creative IP, something new to experience and not constantly have to keep buying the same games every single year? And then when it comes down to like newer games, you really don't have the time to give those games a chance because of how much they actually cost. Now, I would say that gaming may be starting to get too pricey to the point where it's like, okay, if they spending millions of dollars to make this game, of course that tag gonna be $70, $130 plus. We are already in inflation, so I'm not about to spend $70 on every new game. I'm gonna keep playing Fortnite. I'm gonna keep playing GTA because I don't want to try out new games because I don't have the money to try out new games. So I think that might be the actually issue, because we don't have the income to waste $70 on a game that might not be good and pretty much is a beta or a demo. So the risk is super high when it comes down to this new generation of gaming, because $70 price tag and a majority of the games that get into $130, that is a real risk to take when it comes down to trying to buy a new game. So I'm gonna keep on playing this old game and trying to beat it 3 or 4, 5, 6 times. Gaming is getting expensive to make and expensive to play. We almost at the $250 range, guys. So if y'all haven't watched the stupidest person in the gaming industry today, make sure y'all click this card and listen to this rant, because this guy is stupid and he is charging $250 for a DLC and calling it a new game.